So Mark, well, you'll hear from Mark, but we have a special guest who's going to say a few words about Mark first. Our speaker today is President and CEO of CBS Corporation. In this role, he oversees all operations of the company, including the CBS Television Network, the CW, CBS television stations and television studios, Showtime Network, CBS Sports Networks, and much, much more. Please welcome Les Moonves to the stage.
Thank you for that nice introduction. It is an honor to be up here, being part of the presentation of this award to my dear friend and colleague, Mark Harmon. The best part of it is Mark has to stand here while I say nice things about him, and he can't run away from me like he usually does. Mark and I have been colleagues and friends for over 30 years. I was looking back on the history, and professionally, since 1991, we have done 4 series together. As a matter of fact, in that 21 years, we only haven't worked together for 3 of them. A record that I'm especially proud of. I'm also the one, for all of you who booed, who talked Mark Harmon into playing Ted Bundy in Deliberate Strangers, which was magnificent and showed to the world, not only is this just another pretty face, but this is a hell of an actor. Obviously, he's the leader of NCIS, the #1 scripted show in all of America. And we are pleased to say last week, in its opening number, it did the same thing for the new season. So, upwards and onwards. The remarkable thing about NCIS is not only the quality of the people and the actors and the people in front and behind the camera, but of the man who is their leader, and that's Mark Harmon. I've been on a lot of television sets, and I've never seen a loyalty among the cast and the crew and everybody associated with that show coming from this man. He knows their names, he knows their family, he cares about them. I have never in my life seen a set like that. More important than our being colleagues for all these years, Mark has truly been a dear friend for all these years. Not a Hollywood friend, a real friend. When my son was born 28 years ago, Mark at the time was a representative for Nike. One night, in the middle of the night, Mark came over with 30 pair of Nike shoes for an infant. Mark and John Shara helped me carry some furniture in my house, and they put a hole in the wall, may I add. There are so many Mark Harmon stories, I could go on for days. Yes, I'm an original member of the Bombers, which makes me very proud to see all of his teammates. And we can talk about those stories for days, but there are wives and women present, so we won't do that. After 30 years, all I can say about Mark Harmon is there is no greater human being that I know, no actor who has the humility. To Pam and to Sean and to Ty, there are a lot of stars up and down this street, a lot of very big stars. But I can tell you from the bottom of my heart, there's no better man than Mark Harmon.